Greetings and welcome back to Timberborn. I'm KatherineOfSky, and our beavers are doing a great job being wonderful beavers that they are. Now, in the last episode, we have created a vibrant, beautiful farming colony over here. Let's start up this guy, actually, get some more berries so that we can feed our tiny baby beavers who are growing in the little vats. Isn't that charming? Our baby beavers growing in the vats. So anyway, let's plant this cassava since we made room for this. That's quite nice over there. And we're getting things going. Things are growing. Let's get these guys to get the rest of those pine trees taken down. These other trees, let's see, the nearest ones here are 82%. That's pretty okay for now. I think we can actually open up one or two of these. Oh, we have excess employees. How did that even happen? Whoa, scary. Wild. Absolutely wild. Things are going really well for our beavers, I think. They're going really well. I do want to make some extra of these guys for now. Just for any extra beavers that don't have a job right now. It's not going to last for long, I promise you. But, you know, in the interim, we need to make sure that they all have stuff. Wait, what is going on there? Oh, they're in the wrong area. Jeez. Okay, let's take those out of the underwater area because that don't belong there. And these, when we chop down these trees, we're going to make a staircase into the water. And then we're going to put in mangrove fruits. Now, I'm going to go ahead and plant or put planting orders because we can't plant them yet. But planting orders for the mangroves down here. And then we're also going to need okay, we need to cancel these because that's square with this, which is a staircase, of course. We're going to need a, whatchamacallem, guys? They're in this menu. What are they called? Ah, gatherers. Gatherers, that's what they're called. Anyway, things are happening. Even if I can't find the words, the beavers are working in the background. Eh? Okay. Oh, looks like we definitely need more on the pumping side of things. I also want to, let's delete this kind of area because I want to put in a bigger water tank. We really need to start storing water like responsible beavers, as we are. It's 120 points. I guess we'll have to spend it. Here we go. Boom. And make sure to allocate it. Always, you know, that's kind of a noob mistake not to allocate stuff. Decorations wise, let's get lanterns in here so that we make our beavers a little bit happier. We're on 7 happiness, which is kind of good. That's not bad. I think I will make, kind of tempted to do... Well, let's see. We can do this here on that side and that there temporarily. Okay. We also have swimming pools, which we can put in. That would be nice for beavers. Okay, this didn't get destroyed, so we need to get that out of here for sure. There we go. And this, I'm kind of conflicted on because we could actually do a swimming pool here. That would give wet fur and swimming pool needs. We could do it like right there. Yeah. And how much is that? Of course, we need to look at our budget. 250 points. Wow. Oh, ick. Too many points, man. Too many points. Okay, this isn't getting enough. Oh, of course it's not. Okay. So, we have a conundrum because this thing can't produce because it's not connected to a vertical shaft. And we can't build a vertical shaft because we don't have any gears. So, extra new problems. Hooray. Anyway, I'm going to put those on high priority here. And I'll also put one here on high priority. The same kind of situation. Which didn't click correctly. So you go there, and then, you know, one thing that I've noticed is if you're copying with Q, it doesn't bring over the priority, which is not great. Would love it to do it that way. All right, so we have kind of gotten into this area now. I think we can start with getting the power shafts up here. Okay, yes. And then we can go across and then down. So I feel like the planting is actually more impactful than the metal is going to be here. Okay, you go here. Yay. All right, cool. But we're going to need to have probably an entrance about here or so. Okay. No. Okay, that works. Again, I love spiral staircases. When you finally get to working with them, they are so nice, like crazy nice. But they're hard to get to. They take a long time to get there with the planks and all of that. And I just would love to have them early game. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, we need some... We actually need our hauling post now. We kind of have gotten to that point where we're like, okay, we're gonna do this. Water. Let's get the water thing that we wanted, which was a shower, I think, right? So the shower is only wet fur. If we didn't buy this and we instead bought a swimming pool, we'd do, you know, 2 beavers with 1 stone or 1 treat or something, or 1 log. 2 beavers with 1 log. Oh, and we also need to build some paths here. Just gonna do this because this can also be a really nice area for maybe growing some canola or something. It doesn't have to be a big area. Canola doesn't need a lot of space. In fact, let's do a thing where we delete this piece and actually this piece and that piece, and we'll fix this. We'll do a thing here. Maybe we'll make a pond there. Okay. Okay. All right. So we don't have to build it again later, because that's what often happens is like you don't build stuff properly, then it's like, oh crap, we gotta build it again. Gotta do the same darn thing again. And then here, yeah, I think this would be fun if we just do this. All right, so we got a lot to build. A lot to build for sure. Oh, look, 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 look. Ooh, that's a happy sign. Yay. Let's pause you. We have production. We got new trees getting cut. This is beautiful. This is fantastic. Now we're going to actually have real tree production and not just rely on all the dead trees from around the world. Okay, this is very cool. And also, we need to figure out a way to... We want to build probably one here as well, and also take this power to supplement this. Because these things, they only give you a power supply of 400, and that's going to be easily eaten, I tell you. Easily eaten. Once we start to doing some more of the power-related items. So I think here... we want to get our power thingy up there, connect it like this, and then a path would be nice too. Do we put it super close? I think we leave a little space because we could build something on either side, I'm pretty sure. Maybe with power, in fact. So, yeah. All right, let's put this way. Take this way. And then here we'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and there. Okay. That's fine. And then we'll figure out how to get there. That might work. We do something like this. Yeah, okay, cool. And then we can connect up the power through here. Oh yeah, definitely. I see it now. That's perfect. We'll actually use, instead of this, we'll use a power shaft block. Because you can actually walk on top of these power shaft blocks. It's quite convenient. And then you don't have to build the additional platform underneath. I would love to be able to build a custom, like, hotbar for Timberborn with the most used items. Wouldn't that be nice? I would love that so much. Because I find myself using specific things way more than other things, so. But instead, it's a lot of clicking through the menu, or at least it was. I mean, sometimes I still click through the menu because I can't, it's not near me, or, you know, whatever reason. But yeah, it's kind of a funky thing. A funky thing. I'm going to put this on high because apparently we forgot to build this thing. Come on. Come on, guys. We need one. What are you meowing about? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no. I forgot that. Whoops. Ah, I is the dumb. Gosh darn it. Ah. Okay, I got ahead of myself. You know what? And I planned that when I was telling you all about how I couldn't build those things. It's like one of those disconnects you get. It's just, yeah. Sorry. All right. Now we should be able to get more planks made, more gears made, all the things made. Now, all of this stuff is kind of the same priority. I don't really have a huge priority for this at the moment, so we're just going to be pretty okay with this stuff. How far do you cover? Almost the whole way, actually. Okay, so I'll turn this guy on. We can turn him on right now. We have extra beavers. It's fine. Can't believe we have extra... Oh, we have extra beavers because we ain't got nobody researching. That's why. Okay, this needs to be high then as well. No haulers. Oh, no, we can just do that then. That's fine. We do need to get haulers, though. I forgot to finish that process of actually building a hauling post. There's 3 and another 3. We can build builders and haulers here on this road, maybe. Because at some point, you really need extra beavers to be carrying stuff around and not just rely on the people who work in the buildings. It's really quite necessary. Okay, the beavers are hungry, and I don't know why. They have plenty of food. Go get your food. Eat your breakfast before you come to work. Come on, beavers. Let's go. Hauling posts. Boom. Now, initially, we don't need... Maybe 4 is enough, I think. So that should be fine. We definitely want to get this up ASAP. We're lacking planks. Let's have 2 workers working at the plank mill. Why did I put it here? That's like the dumbest place to put this thing. Shoot. All right, I'll put this one here. Actually, no, I want to delete this and then add another one. Because I want to get this thing up here as well. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's only another space. It's fine. So if I remove this, I'll put 2 in the space of this one building. This was really just silly that I did it this way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And actually, I'll have this plank makers at 2nd high, and then this one I'm going to put on medium. No, wrong thing. Wrong thing. There we go. There we go. Drought is approaching. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some serious science points. I'm going to make some more of these. They don't cost much. They're just... How many are they? They're like 12 logs. That's not too bad. Put those on 2nd high. We really... Oh, there's the gears. Gears getting done. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I do want to copy this thing and say V and then just... Oh, you have to click them individually, apparently. All right, that's fine. and put them on lowest because I don't want them to be functioning unless there's like no beavers around at all, basically. We might actually be able to buy the number cruncher fairly soon. I would be delighted with that. I'm like really, really happy with that. Okay. So I'm going to pause this guy again until there's a few more tree spaces to fill. I think we can... I'm going to copy it again, reverse it. And this one we can put on lowest because we don't need it right now. And I don't want anybody to get assigned there. Okay. So this thing's going to get built first, which is going to eat all the gears, basically. And then we're going to... I'm going to wait until we have a little pile of gears before we make the upstairs thing functional. We don't even have the complete building yet here. So also some of the gears might end up in these kinds of vertical power shafts around the map. So we'll see what goes on. But we do need this pathway finished before we get this thing running. And then a little pile of gears to make sure that we can connect it to our network. I guess if we... yeah, because... Well, no, we would have a plank runner running. We would have one at least, so... That's something. Do we want to add more beaver pods? Probably. Let's add one more. V, okay. Did I add? I did add the water. Good, good. All right, we're at 8 score, or new high score was at 8. So some of our beavers are at 8. That's good. Okay. Why am I stopping out in the middle of here? Because I was looking for something on my desk. I apologize. Oh, no. And the thing on the desk I ran out of. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, drought has started. Sad times. But we are getting stuff done, which is nice. Very nice. They are building these little blocks. We are getting gears. I'm going to go ahead and pause. We do have this pathway here. So let's delete this and put in the vertical shaft here. And additionally with the power. Yay. Ah, yes, and prioritize it properly. All right, looking good. Okay, what are you doing? You look bored, Beaver. What's happening? You're injured. Oh, no. Okay, so we do need some medical beds. Going to, let's see. They don't need medicine, so we can put a couple of medical beds out here without needing anything else. Now, these are not beavers who are contaminated. There's a very important distinction there. But if we can build some medical beds here, for example, then life would be better. So it looks like one beaver is injured, not more than that. So that's good. But yeah, I hate the beaver log being up here. I don't understand why. It was so much better down there. And it's not easier to see because here is where I look for reading words. And now it's wanting me to look in 2 different places for updates. It just doesn't make sense. Mechanistry, what are you doing, man? Like, why? Why are you doing this? It doesn't even make sense. I don't like things that don't make sense. I feel like that was changed just for the sake of change. Because there's like literally... No one asked for that. That was not a thing anyone would have asked for. All right. So, wow. I think we need 2 lumberjack flags here. And these guys also need to be at number 1. Oh, yay. We got, hey, stairs into the water. That's fantastic. Hooray. And then, oh, there's bad water over here. That's kind of nice. We have a source where we can maybe get some for making like explosives and stuff. That would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. And then here, we're going to want to make, kind of fill that entire area there with a thing here. Yes. I could even build the explosives factory here, but at first I need the metal factory. That's important because metal is needed to build the explosives factory. So we need to get some of that going. So we can maybe build our metal scavenging here. Yes. And then where do we put it? We need to get these trees out of here. That's another reason I built the other lumberjack, so we can get these trees cut. I do not want to delete these trees because that is valuable wood. I ain't gonna get that up. Nope. No siree. But let's see. We could put metal here. Just build another level. Okay, there we go. And then this one can be metal. All right, looking good, looking good. Looks like we're out of 10 beaver jobs. That's probably all inventors, I would guess. Scavenger flag. Okay, that doesn't exist yet, though. Not really. All right, beavers, you can do it. You can do it. I think we might need more baby beavers happening, though. Think we might. Okay, so I kind of like to put them in all in one area. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to delete these crops here. As much as I hate doing so, we're going to delete these and then kind of put more baby beaver thingies here. Let's delete this, and I think we're going to pause this. Yeah, before we do anything else. And we'll put another baby beaver thing here. And then one here, sure. Oh, high score of 9. What the heck did we do? I don't even know what we did. Oh no, they're collecting. Actually, we probably can say pause because even though there are berries to collect, there's no space to put them, so that's why they've stopped. But it looks like we have enough food, enough water for now, so we're good. We're doing good. Right, beavers. All right, beavers. They're working. They're doing the thing. This is taking a while to get this stairway in place there. I feel like they're going to be able to do this side first and go around. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, drought has ended. We see, and the cool thing about this area, it's so big that the mangroves didn't die at all. They had plenty of time, even though the water got pretty low, especially with keeping pumping out of this pond. But the mangroves are still alive, so that's really nice, really good. All right, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and forbid cutting this area. Oh, it's already forbidden, mostly. Huh, fascinating. Okay, and this needs to be cut as well. Cut all the things, cut everything. Okay, cool. Very good. So, yeah, this thing is still, you know, working away. Cassava's getting made into food. We might do food production up here because there's more room for, like, warehouses and stuff. And, like, keep the industrial stuff down here, maybe. Let's see, we have tons of gears, which is great. That makes me very happy because that means we can soon, well, maybe not soon, but we want to build the calculating machine here, the number cruncher. And that requires 100 gears. That's crazy amounts of gears, man. All right, metal. I would love to build a metal smelter. Let's put that here. Why not? Yes, please. It doesn't want me to. Oh, because these are not platforms. Now, which is more expensive? We'd get 1 log back from these. Let's see. These cost 221. Okay. But a platform costs 6. 221. I think it's much cheaper to build the thingies, but it requires, you know, 1 more gear, which honestly isn't a big deal. So what we should do with this is we need to wait for them to construct the platform so that they can reach over the side, but then we can do the metal thing on top of that. Come on, beavers. You can do it. You're doing so good. Man, this is great. This is great. Oh, it looks like we need another thingy down here. Also, let's get... okay. This is a thing I completely forgot about, which is putting a walkway through here. I want to do that. Let's do this. And then... yeah, let's do a walkway here. And then that will go here and connect to a road here. And then we also would like to have just a staircase down. Let's do that here to connect for this. That would be nice. And of course, some road. Not that it's needed now, but I kind of want these people to have a shortcut to get to this here so that, you know, so we also preserve a lot of these land tiles to grow trees on, because that's super important to grow the trees. But yeah, we need to make sure that we have everything. I think this was supposed to be for another, like, lumberjack flag, but let's just do that. All right, 318 points. I feel like we're running out. This is... it's always a struggle with the science points, you know? Always a struggle. Also, these need to go ASAP. Come on, guys. Build the baby breeding pods, please. We got 2 people sleeping out in the stars. I don't want that to be a thing. So why don't we put in some of these guys. Now, for these buildings, I have a different kind of plan. Actually, I could put them behind, couldn't I? I could. I really could. Okay, we're going to do it that way then. Okay, so this plan involves, let's see, decoration. We have shrubs. We have lanterns. We don't have anything else because we don't have metal blocks. We do have roofs. The problem with roofs is you can't build anything on top of them, so we're going to have to do this a little bit differently. But it's fine. We're good. Oh, bread? What? No, we have bread, guys. We got bread. Stop doing these faces at me, man. I wish they wouldn't yell if there was not an emergency. It feels like there's a non-emergency happening here, and they're still, like, meowing about stuff. And I don't really get it. They shouldn't, like, you know, complain in public. Unless that's just for the player to be like, hey, they're doing something. They're actually eating food. I don't know. Berries, we have plenty. Don't want to hire back that worker until we can actually, you know, like, offer them stuff. So how are we doing on the plank situation? We have so many planks, but is it not enough builders? Is that what's happening here? Looks like it. We might have to build more builders. Builder's hut. Let's get that going. Sure. 100 science points. What does it matter to us? You know? It does matter to us. The lack of science points, man. But I think with these extra breeding pods, we're going to get more beavers happening sooner. So that's a good thing. Things are going to go. Everything's going to happen. And I'm going to try really hard not to crash. I promise I'm going to try hard. I try hard, hard, hard. Okay, let me get the tube system going. Not tube system. What am I talking about? Lord have mercy. We have... I'm just going to chop the wood. Let's not even care what it is. We're just going to chop these pieces that do not belong here. We don't want them. It's kind of wasteful. It's like one piece of wood each. We don't care about that. Totally not worth it, man. Got a new high score of 9. This can unpause. And then we need to figure out how we're going to connect this whole thing to this area here, which is new features here, apparently. We need to delete this for one thing. Get this going on here. Oh, no. Actually, I need to delete that again. No. Okay, it's fine, maybe. This has to be the box kind. And then I think we have to carry it over the top, I believe. So, oh, I see how the best way to do it is this. Okay, we're going to do it this way. It's going to be easier. It's going to be fine. Do not worry. I know what I'm doing. Let's do this on high priority, firstly. Then we take this over here and then bring it up and take it up. Yep, thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate this. And then we go here. Just do straight lines, so it's a little bit easier for our small brains to comprehend. We don't need that there. I forgot. We want to save all the materials we can because in the beginning of the game, things are a little bit more precious to us. Okay, so you go there. That goes there. Go. Yes. Hooray! You go there. And then this one connects there. Hooray! Nice! Very nice. I'm going to have them do these guys first. These kind of annoying bits on the cliff. Whew, boy, that was something, wasn't it? My goodness. All the stuff and all the things. We have 89 gears. Holy fuzzy cats. We're getting there. Oh, yeah. We keep spending those science points and not making them science points. That's pretty sad. I do feel like we could do some stuff. We just need to get this going. We really just need to get that going. It'll be fine. It will be fine. You need to go as well, and you, please. And then these things in this area I really want out. All right. I should make a little cafe out here, I feel like that would be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice. I think it would be nice. So we could do a little place here. Actually, there is food right here. That's fine. So if I bought water, put water here, our people would be a little bit happier. Here, if we did this, brought in water, then people wouldn't have to go far to drink. That would be good. Okay, it looks like our farms are doing good. I wonder if baby beavers need entertainment. Maybe they don't count as beavers until they're actually born. I mean, out of the vat. They're just snuggle, cozy in the vat. God. Sorry. We apologize for this terrible lack of entertainment here. Okay, let's put in these staircases and finally we'll be able to connect this properly. This has been a menace over here. It's been rough. So, yeah, we now have scrap metal. We would like to have a worker here. Zuti. I guess in Swedish you'd say Zuti. Because their single O is oo for some reason. And I don't really understand this, but that's okay. I don't have to. I do not have to understand it for it to be a thing. Okay, so that's happening. So now we're going to get power to this place here. And guess what? This needs a dam off the end of it so that we can actually have, you know, stuff happening. Let's get a dam on the end of it here, which is not there. It's over here. Yep. We have not done any water management in this playthrough yet. Isn't that crazy? It's a bit nuts. We really need to start, though, because I'm anxious for it. It's kind of exciting. Kind of exciting. All right. The hooray is real. The yay is real. All the things are real. Well, not all the things. Some of the things are not real. Like unicorns are probably not real right now. But you never can tell. They might be. They might actually be. Okay, so we wanted to change this area and make these, you know, top blocks. I think it's cheaper overall to put these in. So it's, well, not necessarily. 2 logs, 2 planks, and 1 gear. So it's 5 pieces of wood. It's still cheaper because the other ones are 6 pieces of wood. Yeah. All right, well, make sure that's a thing. Thingity thing. Well, at least we have backups to, you know, make the extra stuff while we have those non-functional. Oh, perfect. This is nice. All right. And up here, we're going to start building our new area. We're going to make some food up here. And that's going to be, what are we going to make up here? Probably soybeans, I think, right? Yeah, sounds good. Okay. So that's ready to go. Boom. Love it. Got to get this stuff working. There you go. Okay. And then we do similar over here. Thank you very much. And then across. And I didn't build the platform yet. The sad times are here. It's fine though, because we can fix it right now. Now here, I want to bring water up here. And this is not going to stretch that way, I don't think. I think we need to build a pond here. And that could be for our like, wouldn't it be lovely if the whole thing was yellow or a lot of it was yellow? That would be so nice. Anyway, this thing, I think I don't want this road this way, but I also want to deepen this pond. So I think we deepen the pond and then we do the road after. I think that might be better. We also might raise the road because there are 3 different items now that you have to carry along a roadway. And it's actually easiest if the road is on top in most cases because you have to have the tubeway, the power, and the road. And they all stack. And unfortunately, when you're building, you can only reach one thing up, like up here. You cannot build on the 2nd level from the road. That doesn't work in Beaverland. So we need to be careful about how we are doing those things. Okay, so now let's get... Probably need to get that prioritized, I think. Or we don't have enough people really to fill in the beaver builder's hut. So I think since this is close by, let's just prioritize this stuff. Yeah, I think this is good. And we also prioritize this water because the water thing would save a lot of beaver hours, you know, man hours, beaver hours. I think that's important. Okay, let's delete this. This is definitely not going to go there in any case. No matter what the future holds, it doesn't hold that. All right, we are gaining a lot of points now, which is great. Doesn't seem like their sex life is affected if you make them work 20 hours a day, so I think that's all right. When we start to get more leisure activities, we definitely want them to work less so that they can enjoy themselves more. Let's see. Let's get this person back working for now. And you can work some as well. Okay, and soon, I hope... Yeah, look at this. It's already getting built. These beavers are working their tails off. Ain't this great? Now, one thing that we kind of might want to start doing is establishing caches. of like logs and planks. So probably at the end of this area so that we can start building up this area maybe. We do want to get this relic. That would be so nice. Let's make a pathway. We can do something easy here like this, which doesn't require platforms, so it's cheap. And then we take this up here and build a stairway to get 200 free science points. Boom. Wouldn't that be nice? All right. Now, these are aquifers. What is this? Relic. 800 science points. Whoa. Maybe I should just walk over there and get it. Are there any other thingies around here? I forgot to memorize the positions of the relics, so I don't know where they's at. Those are aquifers. Nice. That's beautiful. I'm trying to look for ones nearby, and I'm just not seeing any other ones. That might be the only ones. Maybe I go and get this one here, because that is a lot of points. Where did it go? Is it there? Wow, that's far. Okay. But we can... we can go this way, actually. If I build some semi-permanent things, it actually might be beneficial as well. So I'm going to try that. So we need to get to this area. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do here as well. So we can do that. This is a really nice area to be in. Okay, and it'll help us later to actually have these pathways in place. The only problem is if we run out of distance, because that's a possibility for sure. Okay, you go here. And then you have to go back down again. So that's the way this cookie crumbles, man. So demolish. I'm going to put this on high. And the same with the other one as well. Okay, you go high, please. Yes. Just so once they create the pathway, they'll be like, oh yeah, let's go get this. We need to get that done. All right, now here, let's connect this up. These are 2 aquifers, which we definitely want to plumb into someday, one day. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, a little bit of a wiggly road. We don't care. We do not care about wiggly roads. Here, actually, what we can do is this is a really nice place for a levee when the, not just levee, but like a sluice, for the water to come out properly. Actually, no, we just need a dam. I have other plans for sluices and stuff. We do need this. Or we don't, technically. We could just use a dam here. But this tree's in the way, which is a bit annoying because that's very annoying. You can't build over this tree, and I don't want to build another platform, so let's delete that tree. And call that important. Yo. Okay. So once they... Wow, they've already built all the way up here. Yeah, they've gotten this stuff done. Hooray. And this, let's call this soybeans. Regular soybeans, please. Yes, there we are. Good, good, good. Now we're going to pause this place for now because there's nothing... We don't even have water here, which is bad. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, me bad. I the bad. Okay, it's fine. Okay, there we go. Now that should help us somewhat. I think they can reach it diagonally through that square. So that should be fine. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got our 200 science points. Man, if we just get those 800, we are going to be good to go. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna actually prioritize this. I want to get that damn number cruncher because the number cruncher is so important for just reducing labor on getting the science points. Really, really important. But, I mean, the folktales have their own thing. I forget what it's called. It's like the Mega Latte Hut or something. And so, no, it's not called that. The Mechanistry has not adopted our proper naming for these things. I don't know why. But, yeah. Anyway. So, all right. What are we doing here? It's a drought, so we cannot extract water during a drought. But this will turn on in the summertime. Okay, we need... You know what? I feel like we should actually have the ability for our beavers to cut down these trees if they work at the farmhouse. Wouldn't that make sense? Because they could be like, hey, I'm a farmer. I'm clearing my land. But right now, we don't have anything like that. There's no farmers, no clearing of land, nothing like this. Also, while I'm here, let's remove these because I think I want to put in a water pump and a tank. Maybe a big tank up here. Oh, they're working. Hooray. That's nice. But yeah, I definitely want them to get those 800 damn science points right over there. Because that'll put us over the 1.5k we need for that number cruncher. This is looking very good. And basically as soon as the drought is over, we might not even see it, but our farmers are going to get to work. It's going to be fabulous. So there we are. Wow, that's looking pretty great. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do this. But yeah, all the things and all the stuff. How long is this one dormant for? We don't even know. Wait, what does it say? Why do we have to clean up the human's mess? Oh, right. They're all dead. That's so good. Are they different? No. Pina commented on every one of them. I've never noticed that. Has that always been there on the bad water? That's hilarious. I love it. Oh, that's so funny. Dang. So, yeah. And you know what? Winter Burrow, the game with the mouse, I got a full key for that, so I'm going to be playing that on my channel too, so watch out for that. Also check out my Swedish channel. I think I mentioned that in the last episode. Got some really cool episodes on there that are they're just fun to watch. You know, they're just like really fun things I found in Sweden that I'd want to share with you and all of that kind of stuff. And it's just fun. Okay, let's put down a gatherer flag. Yeah. And I think up here we'll have a mangrove, mangrove, not mango. Not mango. It's not mango. Mangrove fruit thingy. Maybe we'll also buy this. We can afford it after we get those 800 science points. Anyway, it is beaver time with no beavers at the campfire. It's campfire time. That means it's time to finish our episode. I've had a lovely time playing for you, and I hope you have enjoyed our story in this episode of Beaverlandness. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.